What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. As you guys read the caption, Anthony Joshua, according to Eddie Hearn, is only interested in two fights: Tyson Fury or the rematch with Daniel Dubois. And let me counterpunch. I think that's a small circle, because it's only really coming down to one person. Now, a lot of people don't believe that Tyson's retired, but for now he still is. It's not even the fact of will he come back, it's when will he come back. Okay, and if Tyson Fury decides, let me wait till the next part of this, the last portion of this year to come back, that puts Anthony Joshua on the waiting game list for someone to fight. Where does it leave him now? Danny Dubois is eyeing a fight, a rematch himself with the unified champion, Alexander Usyk. So him waiting for just those two guys, to me, I think is a very, very limited list, and it's not very promising. I mean, it's not. I mean, would I want to see a fight between him and Danny Dubois? Yes, but not as much as I want to see a new, fresh fight with Danny Dubois with a new, fresh challenge. See, for me, it's all about new challenges, because as we've learned, these challenges that these guys have went through, these fights that these guys never been in, they always produce something that we never anticipated. Always. That's why I want to see a fresh fight. Okay, because these fresh fights produce some spontaneous, authentic, organic results. Okay, and Joshua saying that I only want to fight Danny Dubois, or I only really want to fight Tyson Fury, you know, according to Eddie Hearn. Okay, so this is Eddie's deal. But of course, he has some insight, being the promoter forever for Anthony Joshua, right? Which I thought that was a weird kind of setup, but nonetheless, I think AJ should be open to more challenges, because if he's only set for these two guys, it just tells me that he's either only going to do it for the money, which is the Tyson Fury fight, or he only wants to do it for the belt, and that's the Daniel Dubois fight, because Alexander Usyk has been exhausted because he's already fought him twice, and I just don't see AJ beating Usyk, especially if AJ is on the decline. Okay, so I just don't see that happening, so I don't think he really wants to go that route. But AJ, though, I think, you know, should be open to fight McCauley. Whatever happened to that fight? You remember that? The Ring magazine, and you know, the standoff, you know, the unofficial standoff between the two, and the little back and forth that they had together, you know, about, you know, him calling, him picking Jagba over him angered McCauley, and that set up somewhat of a discomfort, or, you know, a little trash talk spat with those two guys, you know. And so, like, I'm wondering why Eddie would just narrow it down to those two guys. You know, easy. One for the money, that's Tyson Fury, because he has no belt, or he has nothing to really offer AJ besides money. Or two, the belt with Daniel Dubois, which he may or may not even have. Who knows? You know, because Daniel's a tough bloke, but, you know, again, that's a whole different video, isn't it? But no, I think that AJ should broaden his horizons. I think he should actually add Martin McCauley to that list. You know, even though it makes it easier that Martin just took his loss because he jumped in, you know, on the fly against Joseph Parker, that's been training forever and a day to take on Daniel Dubois. So, I mean, that kind of lets him off the hook to a certain degree, you know, but not entirely. You know what I mean? Because it would seem like, hey, you know, someone like Martin McCauley would be a good challenge for anybody. Ask Joseph Parker in that 1.5 rounds. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn stating that AJ is only interested in 2 fights, of course, please subscribe, and you guys been counterpunching. Peace.